What up, fellow lightworkers? You're tuned into the Tranquil TV where we manifest, we grow, and we elevate together. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. I hope you've been focusing on you. I hope you've just been doing everything it is you can to just be the best version of yourself. I just woke up and I feel like I needed to drop this message. I was thinking about it yesterday, and I was like, man, I just need to help people understand that, everyone's journey is different, and that's exactly what the video is going to be about. From my experience as I made this channel to watch, to show everyone my progress and to show everybody like, hey, I'm not perfect, and these are the mistakes that I make. You might hear me stutter in one of my couple of my videos, but all of them probably. You might hear me, have to reflect, because once I gain this knowledge from the universe, I just go to speaking on it. I don't contemplate on it because it's been given for me to spread, and then after then then I'm like, okay, cool, because oftentimes what I do is I record my YouTube videos, after the universe gives me the idea. Like I said, I'm the universe's pen. The universe speaks through me, and then I just come on here and I spread it, and I let people know like, hey, this what's up, and I gotta rewatch my videos like 3 times, like, dang, I really said that, and I feel like, and I understand that with every video that I make, I'm slowly growing. That's why I created this channel, to help people understand like, hey, you can start anywhere. I'm in my backyard recording. It all starts somewhere, but I know this right here is gonna lead me to something bigger. That's why I always encourage people, follow your heart, follow your passions, follow your dream. There's no way on earth you can't do what you don't wanna, what you came on this planet to do. Everyone has a unique gift. I wake up every day just happy to make a video. Not just great, but if you wake up every day and you're just like, oh my God, I gotta do this and I gotta do that, then it's probably not the best thing for you. You should wake up happy no matter what. You should be happy doing what you're doing. And that's exactly what I'm on here doing. I'm happy recording videos. I'm happy spreading the message. I'm happy just helping people understand you could be the best version of yourself if only you take time out your day to focus on you, and really remove yourself from everybody that's not benefiting you. Failed relationships or failed friendship, you got to understand these things are lessons, and you didn't really lose, really. You learned something. So you got to realize that everything starts with you, but you also got to be in that mindset where you're open to accepting that, hey, this is who I am. This is what I come with. You got to accept yourself. That's what spirituality is about, knowing yourself and understanding that you are not a perfect being and that you will make mistakes through courses of your life. On this lifetime and any lifetime you enter, you will make mistakes. I make mistakes every day, but I'm happy to learn from it. I'm aware like, okay, I did that. I shouldn't do that, and I'm not going to do it again. I learn. I'm happy when I make mistakes, and I'm happy when people correct me because that's another form of me. That's another way of me learning, both about myself and who I truly am. So you got to accept yourself before anyone accept you, because nobody in this earth is going to accept you. Nobody in this world is going to accept you but yourself. You got to understand that. And if you got an idea, go ahead and do it. Don't sit back and contemplate and be like, oh my God, I can't do it because I don't have the resources. Bro, find a way. It is that simple. I'm recording on my phone. Find a way. And I know that's going to be upgraded. Then it's going to upgrade. Then it's going to upgrade. The scene's going to change. I don't know how long it's going to take before the backyard change, but it's gonna change and something great is gonna come. Something's great gonna happen in my life. That's why I'm telling you this, because something's great is aligning for you too. You just gotta accept it. You just gotta grab it. So with that being said, man, I hope you have a wonderful day today. I hope you just take care of yourself and focus on you, because you matter in this world. Don't allow anybody to make you feel less of a person. You're way more powerful than that. Like I said before, you're king, you're God. You're king, you're God, you're goddess, you're God, you're goddess, you're queen. Excuse me, yeah. Just woke up, but take care of yourself, focus on you. And what I want to talk about is the journey, man. I want to talk about the the journey for most people, for everyone, really. And what I'm going to be talking about is explaining how the spiritual path works, because I feel like a lot of times we misconcepted. It's misconcepted in a sense where it's like, okay, I know this is what I'm supposed to do, but how come I'm not there yet? You gotta understand with spirituality, you're getting to know yourself. The biggest thing with spirituality, what you gotta understand about the spiritual path, is that you're the biggest piece. Without you, there is no path. So what you gotta understand is like everyone's path is different. Some people might know more about their ancestors than you do. That doesn't mean you don't have knowledge to share with them. It just simply means the level they're at, you haven't gotten there. But it's not like you're not gonna reach it. It's all patience. Spirituality is about patience and learning. Me, there's a lot of things that people know I don't know about. People know about astrology and zodiac signs. I don't know about these things yet. But the things that I do know, I'm sharing it with you. And some of the things that I know, they might not know. Or they're not at that level yet. You gotta understand, the spirituality is about learning. It's about relearning and learning all over again. You will learn from everybody else. When I'm hanging out with my close friends, they're spiritual where there's a lot of things they're telling me and I don't know about. But I don't get in my feelings and be like, damn, I don't know this. I sit back and I listen because, like I said, I'm the teacher and the student. There's a time for me to speak and there's a time for me to sit back and observe. You get what I'm saying? Everyone's path is different. Your path is not going to be the same as the next guy. Y'all can relate. Y'all can relate to certain things, but that doesn't necessarily mean your path is going to be the same way as their path. Your path is different. What you know may be different, completely different from what they know. You gotta understand it's all about patience and progress. Over time, being patient, being patient is what's gonna help you. A lot of the time, people want to rush into learning this, learning this. You gotta understand your soul will align you with the things you need. You know, and you have to be patient with that. If you're not ready to learn about your ancient Egypt or any of these things yet, and you see somebody else fluently, as an example, you see somebody else fluently speaking about it, that doesn't mean you don't know what they know. You just haven't reached that phase yet. Like I said, it goes by level 1, level 2, level 3. You gotta ascend. You get what I'm saying? So when speaking of the spiritual path, you gotta understand that everything that is yours will be aligned to you. It's as simple. But a lot of times even with spirituality, we try to rush the process. You gotta understand with spirituality, it could take years before you understand what the next person understands, what the next person knows. But you gotta be willing to be patient and understand that, hey, I haven't gotten there yet, but let me listen to him. Maybe I can learn a thing or two. You get what I'm saying? So be patient with yourself. Understand that it's a process. Understand that it all lines with you. It all goes down to you. You feel me? You gotta understand. You gotta work for it. You gotta be patient with yourself. What you know is what you need to know. You're gonna know. What you're not ready to understand, you're just not ready. You're not at the level to understand it yet. The universe will saying, hey, take your time, slowly but surely. You gotta understand that the spiritual path is all up to you. Your path depends on how you want to live it. It's all about you. You gotta understand that the power that you have inside you is way different than anybody else's. You're unique. Everyone's different. There's a lot of things I don't know about. That doesn't mean I'm not opening to listening to it. I'm watching spiritual YouTubers. I'm watching Ralph Smart, Trend Genius. These are the things they know way more than me. But it doesn't mean that I don't know. It just means they've been on this journey for way longer than me. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna learn from them. It just means I gotta sit back and be patient with myself. Because one thing I learned is while trying to rush certain things, it's like everything. We try to rush everything. Like, okay, I want to know this. I want to know this. You gotta understand, your soul's not gonna allow you to open the next chapter. If the chapter you're in currently is not finished yet. That's what you gotta understand. So with everyone's path is different. Some people might do different things. You gotta understand that spirituality is one. We are all one. It's about learning from each other. It's not about trying to know way more than the next person. You cannot know way more than the next person. Y'all are all one. It's impossible. How can you know way more than somebody when you're all one? We're all equal. That's what you gotta understand. With spirituality, you gotta be patient. You gotta wait for your turn. Spirituality is when you get around people that's spiritually aware, you're supposed to be learning from them as they're supposed to be learning from you. It's never the way. It's never the other way around. It's never, oh, I know this, you don't know this. I know this, you don't. It's not supposed to be like that. You are the teacher and the student. Play your role. There's different roles. Somebody might know way more than you. That doesn't mean you're not open to learning about these things. You just gotta be patient. I've been on my spiritual journey for a year, and I learned so much. And I still have way more to learn. I love learning about things like this. I'm talking about ancient Egypt and Kemet. I'm not gonna sit here and say I know 100% about it all, but I know enough for me to come spread it with you. You get what I'm saying? It's all about research. It's all about learning. Some people learn from the sun. Some people learn from this good-ass air we're breathing in that they're trying to block. Some people learn from nature. You get what I'm saying? Everyone is different. Spirituality is, when you become spiritually aware, and when you're trying to understand spirituality, you gotta understand you're the biggest piece. And it doesn't go past that. You may not meditate every day, but yeah, you know way more. You may not get nature, but you know a lot about Mother Gaia. You may not get in the sun, you may not be out in the sun, but yet you know the sun is medicine. And the earth cures and heals you and prevents diseases, as it is a negative ion. And when you put your feet on this earth, you're sending electrons are going in on your feet and healing you, removing all toxic energy, bad vibes. Everyone's different. You learn at a different rate, a different pace. You got to test yourself. But you got to also understand that you got to be patient. Me, I'm not going to sit here and say I meditate every day. I don't meditate every day, but I do come out here in nature. Even if it's in my backyard or in the park, I come out here in nature and I plant my feet. Plant your feet for at least 30 minutes. Like I said, sometimes I'll be in my room listening to music, listening to instrumentals. And then boom, the universe gives me an idea and I got to speak on it. I got so much YouTube ideas from just being still. Spirituality is about learning and observing and being one with all things living and one with oneself. Loving thyself, accepting yourself. You will not learn new things until you finish what you need to finish right now. It's all a process. But it all lies with you. It's just basically like, how can you expect somebody to teach you something you're not ready to understand yet, ready to learn about? You're gonna be looking at them like, what are they talking about? But it's not that you don't respect what they're saying or you think they're crazy. It's just you're not open to that yet. In due time, it will all happen. But right now, start small. Start small. It doesn't matter how much. It doesn't matter. The littlest things is what leads to the bigger things in life, the bigger picture. Start small. You may be learning about the 7 chakras right now. You're like, okay, I don't know all of them, but I know the crown chakra. Okay, cool. Let me do a little research. Then slowly but surely, you're going to end up learning about all 7, right? So it's all about patience, right? It's all about waiting your turn and understanding that, hey, this is my time. Focus on you. You know what I started to notice? Once you start to focus on yourself and really elevate, raise your vibration, learn from yourself, and learn at your own pace, you wouldn't even notice that. You wouldn't even care for people that know way more than you, because at the end of the day, you would understand that you were exactly where you need to be. That's what I had to learn. With my spiritual journey, I was looking at people like, okay, they did this. I realized that. It took me a while before I understood that meditation can be anything, any form of, it could be anything. Meditation is therapeutic. It could be, as long as it calms your mind and puts you in the present moment, it's meditation. It took me a while to understand that. And now I understand it. Slowly but surely, you gotta pace yourself. You can't rush anything, and the universe not gonna let you rush it either. Your soul not gonna allow you to rush it either. Spirituality is about knowing who you are, not knowing what everybody else doing. You gotta understand with spirituality, you gotta be patient with yourself. There's a lot of things you could teach someone, and there's a lot of things you can learn from somebody else. It's all about being one with oneself and being one with all things living, and also understanding that everybody has their own path. So you got to be patient with yourself. You got to treasure what you have and what you know. You already have everything you need. Like I said, you just got to work for it. Be patient with yourself. There's a lot of things. When I'm on the phone with my friends, they're talking about certain things I don't know. Am I going to speak on like I know? No. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna learn because I'm observing now. Now I'm the student. I'm gonna sit back and observe. Now, if I want to ask something, I'm gonna ask something. If I want to talk about something, I'm gonna talk about it. But if I don't know, I'm gonna sit back and then be like, okay, okay, I didn't know that. Now I'm gonna go do my research. I can sit here and I could tell you everything, and it could be facts. But it doesn't mean you have to understand it from my point of view. Go ahead and do your own research and learn more and come teach me, which we're all learning together. So you gotta understand, spirituality is it's a journey. The journey that is up ahead is not easy. Is it scary? Yeah, because you're letting go of bad energy, unwanted energy, and people that don't benefit you. The hardest things in life are usually the best things for you. If it's too easy, then that's not supposed to be an option. The hardest things are what builds you. It's what puts you into a state of, okay, understanding, a state of bliss. I had to let go. That's what I'm telling you. I had to let go. And I'm still in a way, still letting go of things that I don't need, things that don't benefit me, but I'm learning as I go. So you gotta understand this journey lies with you, but you gotta learn that, hey, it's not gonna be the same like everybody else. You're not gonna be in the same route as everybody else. This path is everyone's on their own lane. You gotta be happy being in your own lane. Some people might fly past you, but it doesn't mean that person speeding past you knows way more than you do. They could be rushing it. So be patient with yourself. Calm. Just wait. The little things that you learn matter. So you gotta understand that. And with that being said, man, take care of yourself. I love you. Understand that you are exactly where you need to be. And all you have to do is be patient with yourself. Understand that everything is a process and it's gonna happen to you. Eventually. Don't rush it. It's gonna be confusing at times. You're gonna look for other people to help you, but ultimately you're gonna find yourself. So with that being said, man, I love you. Take care of yourself, man. One love.